MODOK. Mental organism designed only for killing. Sounds like a fun guy. What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video we're drawing MODOK from the Marvel Universe. Let's get started in the center of our page with the upper eyelid. Leaving a gap in between the eyes. We're going to start on the left side. I'm going to draw a curve that goes up. And we'll just bend that out. Let's line this up on the right and do the same thing. We're going to go up and then bend that out. Let's go back to the inside and curl up the brow. Starting back on the left, I'm just going to round this out and pull that up. And do the same thing on the right side. I'm also going to add a fold in between the brows. Starting back on the left, curve down and then up. Let's tuck the eyes in underneath the eyelid. We're going to start back over on the left side, step in, draw a half circle. Coming around towards the bottom of the eye, and just pull that up on the inside. Let's move to the center and draw on the nose. We're going to start by lining up with the bottom edge of the eyes, move to the center. I'm going to start over on the left side. We're going to draw a curve that comes down and then up. I'm going to step up and draw a short curve going up and then down the bridge of the nose. Now we're going to curve the cheeks going out towards the corners of the mouth. From the top of the nose on the left, I'm going to step down, curve down, and then out just underneath the eye. Do the same thing on the right side. And then from the end of the cheeks, we're going to step in, draw the top of the mouth. Let's start on the left. Stepping in, curve down in the middle, and then pull that up on the right. Now I'm going to go back over towards the left side. Let's draw the bottom of the mouth. We're going to come down, round up the mouth, and then go back up. Let's separate the teeth. We're going to start over on the left side. We're going to curve down and then into right about there. Line this up on the right. Do the same thing. Just want to cross this like a T. Right in the middle, draw a straight line coming down towards the bottom of the mouth. And we'll fill the bottom areas in black. Let's step out and draw the lower half of the head. Lining up with the top of the brow, step out, draw a large half circle. Coming down, rounding out the chin just underneath the mouth, and going out and up on the right. Let's extend the side of the head. Starting back on the left, draw a straight line going up to right about there. I'm just going to line this up with the right side. Let's go back and add a little bit more detail to the face. We're going to add a wrinkle along the bottom of the eyes. Starting back on the left, curve up and then out. Do the same thing on the right. And then from the center of the nose, draw a short line coming down. Now we want to trace the helmet along the outside. So let's start back at the top, draw a short line going out. And we'll trace the helmet going all the way around and back up towards the right. Start by coming straight down on the side. And just trace out the bottom of the head, coming in towards the middle. Work our way out and up on the right side. We'll just pull that straight up towards the top. Let's draw on the headband. From the top corner, we're going to step down, draw a straight line going across from left to right. And then from the top of the brow, we're going to step up and draw another line going across. Let's move to the center of the forehead, draw a small circle just underneath the headband. Add an even smaller circle in the center. And then from the top, we're going to angle up and out underneath the headband. Let's add that hexagon. Leaving a gap in the middle, go over towards the left side, and angle down and out towards the left. And then the right side. Just going to pull that down and in towards the bottom of the headband. And we'll trace this hexagon along the inside, just leaving an even space gap all the way around. Let's draw the top of the head in behind. We start halfway along this line, go up and in towards the middle. Just going to round up the head and come back down on the right side. And then we'll add some texture along the bottom edge of the hair. Starting right in the middle, draw a short line going up, and work our way over towards the left side. Stepping over, and curve up and in, leave a gap, and do that a couple more times of various length. Let's do the same thing on the right. Going up and in, Draw a shorter one on the outside. Let's go a little bit longer. Now we're going to add 3 half circles along the side of the head. Let's start at the very top. Curve out and then in. Line this up on the right. Now we leave a small gap and do that again. Going around and then in. And we'll do that one more time. Stepping down, going out and in. Let's add that pattern going across the headband. Starting from this point, we're going to start with a short line going across. Go up with an angled line. And then come down. Go up and out. And I'm just going to pull that down, just lining up with this line on the inside. And then go straight out towards the side of the head. Let's take that and flip it over on the right. We're going to start with that short line going out. Go up to the top. Come down towards the bottom. Go up just past center, come down, and then straight out. And now we're going to move down and draw on the side of the body. We're going to start over on the left side. Let's curve the body coming down, and then in. Go over towards the right side, come down, and then in towards the same height. Now along the bottom, we're going to draw 2 half circles for the socket of the legs. Let's start back on the left, going up, and then down. And the same thing on the right. And we'll close off the center with a straight line. Let's draw the inside edge of the legs. Starting from the inside of the socket, angle down and out toward the left and right. And then from here it's going to curve in and then down towards the heels. And then we'll round out the bottom of the feet. Starting from the left heel, curve down and then up on both sides. Now before we draw on the top of the foot, I want to add a small circle on the inside of the heel. Starting from the inside of the leg, draw on the circle. Do the same thing on the right side. And then we'll pull the foot going up and then in behind that circle. Going up and then down. Let's go back up to the top and draw on the outside of the leg. Starting from this point, we're going to round up the leg, just pull that back in on top of the foot. Let's go to the inside of the knee, curve down and then up on the outside. Let's go back to the inside. We're going to curve in the opposite direction. We're going to go up and then down. Let's continue to add some detail inside. Leave a gap in the center, go to the left side, angle down and out, and left and right. And from the outside we're going to come down and in towards the middle. And we'll close off the bottom with a straight line. And then we'll add some detail inside. Starting right at the bottom, draw a circle. And we'll add 2 smaller circles on the outside. And we'll separate the top and bottom of the body. Starting on the left side, going out and then bend that up. And then from the middle, we'll draw a straight line coming down. Let's add that rocket booster in between the legs. On the left side, we're going to angle down and in. Same thing on the right. And we'll connect the ends with that same curve. Going down and then up. Now I'm going to add some lines going across. Starting on the left, leave a gap, and just continue all the way across towards the right side. Now I'm going to go back up and trace the top of the legs along the outside. Stepping out, just going up, and then down. Now we're going to move back up and draw on the arms. From the top of the body, we're going to step down, curve the arm going out, and then down towards the wrist. Line this up on the right, and do the same thing. Let's go back to the left side and draw on the thumb. From the wrist, we'll draw a small half circle. At the end of the thumb, we'll add a bracket. Let's do the same thing on the right. Let's add 3 fingers on either side. Starting from the bottom of the thumb, curve down, and then up around the bracket, step down, go out and up, and then the third finger, we're gonna go out, round up the arm, and then pull that in behind the head. And we'll do the same thing on the right. Let's add some detail to the arm, starting with the cuff, starting from the top of the thumb, curve up and then out on both sides. And then halfway along the inside of the arm, curve up and then out. Let's move back in and draw the arms of the chair. Starting from the side of the body, go straight out towards the thumb, line this up on the right side. And then from the outside, we're going to angle down and in. Go straight in with a short line. And it'll come down towards the bottom of the chair. Straight line. Now I'm going to pull that back in behind the side of the legs. Now we're going to draw the top of the armrest going in behind the body. So let's start back on the outside, curve up and in. And we'll add a couple buttons on the inside. Starting from the top, start with a small circle, add one along the bottom, and we'll do the same thing on the right side. And that's pretty much it. There's MODOK from Marvel. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and bell notification so you don't miss any upcoming tutorials or private game codes. I want to thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again soon.